All right, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me on this session. What I've just decided is today is 6th July 2022. And whilst I was seated at work, I just thought it's very important that we track our days and we number our days as to what we are doing. It's a lesson that I've got from JCI, and I take much respect for it, and I thank those who have shared these lessons in us because we number the days. So we had first quarter, this is second quarter. Maybe an introduction first. So my name is Jora Munasha Maindidze. I'm serving as JCI City 2022 Vice President Business. It was and is still an honor for me to be serving in JCI in this portfolio. It came with so many lessons. It came with so much growth and personal development for me. And yeah, I am so excited. So I would be doing justice if I do not track and look at what I've been doing and just reflect. So I decided, okay, let me just do a short video that tells my story of what I have been up to and what I've been doing. It's part of me to always journal. So I journal through writing, but I thought I could make a journal of this through a short video that I would always look back and also remember, yeah, the days of my youth. So allow me to just share a screen of my journal so that you also see what I am talking about here. All right, so this is my journal in which I'm well pleased. I'm so happy. I love my journal very, very much. So I say it as I reflect on my term of office as JCI City Vice President. I ask myself two questions. Number one is what was required of me. Number two is what did I do to fulfill what was expected of me. Being 2022 Vice President Business for JCI City was one of my best experience, like I have highlighted earlier on. What I'm happy about is I gave it my 120. I'm not the best Vice President Business that JCI City has ever had, but I'm happy that I gave it my best shot. I'm saying this not because the year has ended, not yet, but unfortunately in JCI, when 1 July comes through, we are given that time to reflect because we are told of the nominations for the next leadership positions, which is for 2023. So you start to think around the next year, but I still have a chance. We still have a period of saving, but I just took advantage of this time. It's halfway along the year, and one is to ask himself or herself as to what have I been doing, and this is what I've been doing. So I started with lessons that I have learned, and I think it's very important what I've learned to share with. I think I need to learn from my experience and also for others to learn from my experience. Uh, I've learned to create a good plan. One is to come up with a good plan and not to plan so many things. It's one thing that I didn't know when I enrolled for this position. I think I had so much that I had planned. But what I think what led to this was not getting enough information. I did not do due diligence in terms of my research, in terms of perfecting my plan. So what this does is you don't get to that 100% efficiency and effectiveness because you have a lot of things you touch here, you leave, you touch here, you leave. Some of the things are unfinished. When you look at the plan, it's showing you that you have executed 7 out of 10 things. Maybe you have 3 things that have not been executed. The reason is because the plan is not a good one. So coming with a plan is another thing. Coming with a good plan is another thing. And one is to come up with a good, perfect plan. Invest time, invest resources, invest whatever you can invest in coming up with a good plan, because it's what you need. It's like constructing a house. You know what? When things that start to happen, you see the structure now coming up. But if the plan is not as good as the structure will be as bad as well. It might be an incomplete structure, marino gonna opera or anything without coming up with the structure. It's because of the plan. So a plan is something that I learned, and I'm hoping that for the next office that I will be going for in 2023, I make that correction. Number two is revising the plan thoroughly, having the input of advisors. So this is just to emphasize how it is important, how one should invest in the plan. So one is to have a plan, definitely, and one is to revise on that plan. Having an input of mentors, advisors, finding out what you need exactly to be doing and how you need to do it. Fielding a good team. This is one of the very, very most important thing. You won't be doing the tasks alone. You definitely will be working with a team. And it is important that you get a good team. How you do this, I don't know. But it is very important that the project members, the project directors for your project, uh, uh, I don't know how to explain it, but if this high level of dedication is they are going to determine the outputs as a local officer. So it's very important that you take this as a key thing. I also learned that one needs to execute things. A fine, efficient, effective execution is key to results. So a plan is now there. It's now good because it has been revised. The team is there. Execution. So one needs to execute things in a fine, efficient, effective manner, whereby day-to-day things are being tracked, having a clear outline or a checklist with the tasks, responsibility bearers, and dates. This has to be clear. This has to be looked at and be revised if there is need be, because it's what gives results. We can have a good plan, but without execution, you say, wow, that was a good idea. That was a good idea that you had there, but a good idea is not what we want. We want results, and this is how to get results. A team building activities for bonding and to curb burnouts. All this I did learn. It's very important that people have team building activities with, especially if you have a supervisory role. It's very important that you organize and slot team building activities. They are very important for bonding. The team need to be bonded in a way. Team buildings are so effective at creating good relationships. Moreover, they kept burnouts. Burnouts are a result of so many things. One of them, which is some other people doing other people's roles, which comes in or is caused by some people who have not bonded and are not doing their responsibility. And for that, for the team to remain firm and for the team so that everyone is doing what they need to be doing, they need a team building. They need to get motivated and they need to be doing what they need to do. I promise that this is going to be a short video. So I'm going to quickly highlight some of the things that were expected of me and what I went on to do. So I was expected to coordinate business activities for JCI City members, to supervise project chairs for which the projects which were under business portfolio, to provide opportunity for members to learn and grow their entrepreneurial skill, to provide opportunity for members who are in business owners to grow their businesses, advertising platforms, opportunity to network, opportunity for funding, opportunity for mentorship, to help the local organization to do business, as the organization. And what did I go on to do? coordinate business activities for members. Sure, this I did, and this is explained in some of the things that I did. To supervise project shares for which projects, for with projects under business portfolio. So I was supervising 3, which is Business Connect, 2IP program, and the City at 30, where I was helped by PRD my day. Then provide opportunity for members to learn and grow their entrepreneurial skill, trainings. So an opportunity to learn and to grow. This we provided it through trainings. We had 4 trainings: introduction to the stock market, sales training, getting started on investing on the stock, ZSE, and finance management, and how to increase the streams of incomes. Actually, there are 5. There was also one, how to start a business from scratch, that we had with Mr. Aaron Kumanja. So there are actually 5 trainings that we did, and that provided knowledge. So I would say this is fair. Provide opportunity for members who are in business owners to grow their business. An advertising platform we created, come up with a WhatsApp catalog, whereby we came up with a database of JCI Zimbabwe members actually, so that they could actually advertise their product on the platform that we did. An opportunity to network. This I did not do justice, but I hope I will do so in the remaining time. Opportunity for funding. This is in plans. We haven't done it yet. Opportunity for mentorship. Also, this was not done. I highlight it in red as well. Advertising platform, which was the WhatsApp catalog. With this we did. To help the local organization do business and growing it, yes, we came up with the idea of project hiring, which has helped us as a local organization. It is paid for our venues. I think I had the projector for more than $150 to date that it has raised, yes. And in terms of growing it, that we did not do, unfortunately, and we are planning to do it in the remaining time, because we have realized it's a weakness of ours that we had not done yet in terms of doing. So these are some of the things that we are looking forward to do. But what was important is, what did I do? And these are things that I did. I was happy with this reflection. I was excited that I think I'd given it my best. That's how, what I know, that's how I knew how to do it. And I know I could do much better than this, but yeah, that was it for now. So what was expected of me? What did I do? And the lessons that I learned. I'm so excited to have shared this video with you guys, and even with myself, as I'll come back and look on the days of my childhood, of my youth, to say, okay, this is what I was doing. So until next time, thank you so much. Take care. Cheers. Cheers.